Okay, it looks like I'm live. So it's hard for you to see in this picture because the camera's now a bit closer, but the thumbnail would give you an indication of what we're going to do now. So I'm going to go through all these handhelds and I'm going to play Enter the Gungeon. So we'll start with the most powerful handheld that I currently have and I'll work my way down to the most potato. So I have to dig down at the bottom here. I'm going to move everything out of the way initially. And we're going to start with my most powerful handheld, which isn't particularly powerful these days, the Steam Deck. So I'm just going to try and keep this to a 1 hour session. And I'm also going to do things like give my screens a little bit of a wipe because some of them are a little bit fingered. Okay, so here we go. Let's get this turned on. Right, here we go. So where is it? Right, here we go. Starting with the Steam Deck. Now if I had a more powerful handheld like a 7840 based system or a 6800U based system, I would start with that. But we're going to start with the Steam Deck. Now I've made no setting changes. I've literally installed the game on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 devices. And that's all I've done. I've not had time to do anything else. So we'll see how this goes. Now the reason I'm testing this particular game is Enter the Gungeon. It's been out for a while now, and there's now Exit the Gungeon, which is a bit newer. But Enter the Gungeon and Exit are currently on a special deal, 69% off on Steam. So why not buy it and have a little game test? Let's check the options. What can we actually do in here? Now I've never played this game, so this is all new to me. Oops. So custom preset says 800p. Not pixel perfect resolution. Might stretch pixels unless scaling mode is force pixel perfect. And that's what it's set to. Full screen. We have VSync, lighting quality high. Looks like everything's been set to high. Confirm. Let's just start. Yeah, I've got nothing to go on here. I have no idea what I'm doing with this game, so let's pick the Marine first, shall we? Let's just try the buttons and see what happens. Not a lot. What's up here? I think we'll turn the volume up a little smidge. Let's just go into the dungeon then, see what happens. I have a feeling I will die quite a lot, quite quick. Okay, so left trigger brings up a map. And nothing else does anything yet. These are books, which I am knocking over. Okay, well. Okay, press A to speak. Pardon me. Let's go through this door. Okay. This very much is guiding me through. Okay, so left bumper to dodge. Oh, jump. Jump spell looks like that. Oh, okay. I'm shooting ahead there. Okay, so bumper. That was simple enough. Left bumper again. Time it well. Easy enough. Okay. That looks like fun. Okay. Do I have to press both? Run through there. That was pretty easy. So you pick a blank up, both button presses. Simples. I never listened to a word he was saying. Okay, break through walls it says. Yay, I've got pea shooter. Okay, so it's right bumper to shoot. This will be fun. X to reload. You can do that. Can't remember how to. Oh yes, it's. Oh, that was wrong. These old books have all fallen down. This is brilliant. I'm running out of skills already. We've barely even started. Oh my god, he's got a big head. Oh, that wasn't so bad an end. I know how to do all those things. I just don't have the Twitch reactions to carry them out. This is going to be a fun game. Ah dear. Teleporter, okay. That's it. Oh, left trigger. Yeah, maybe not though. Ah, okay, cool. Left trigger me. Let's just get on with this. Oh my god, I just got myself killed. Yes, let's do it. I think I got him there. Wow. That is pretty hard, I have to say. I'm not going to say this is a nails game, but it takes a little bit of skills. Okay. What am I doing now then? Look for a dungeon that's open, I guess. Get out of my way. Oh, right then. Didn't you see that other guy at the top there? Wow. That's pretty good fun little game, this. Bit frenetic, but pretty decent. Is that where I've just been? What have I done here? Here we go. Oh, fell in the water. It's not very good. down to last heart. Ah, so I can zip back. Okay, that's good news. A fraction of a heart left. It's not going to last much longer. Oh, what's this? Almost there. Oh, okay, I've got 8. I don't know if I get much for that, will I? But all that stuff that was lying there, the blanks. Oh well, never mind. Okay. We'll try a little warp, maybe? Get through here already. What have I missed? Ah, I should go there, shouldn't I? Warp to that one. I'll try this boss. And then we'll switch handheld. Because we've already been at this for 20 minutes. There's a big fast there is. Oh no, there's more of them. Oh, and I'm dead. Spot. Now, can I respawn? Give that a go. I can say I've never played this game before. I'm not even really paying attention to the. Oh, do you have to get through the bad guy? Oh, damn. Now. I wonder if it's possible to save at any point here. I wonder that's the thing, eh? I thought it was going to be progressed through a bit of this game, but it's probably not going to happen that way. What we'll do is the next time I die, I will quit and we'll move on to the next handheld. Ouch. It's going to be even sooner that I die this time. I've got less money this time too. Right, let's just go this way, and I think we went up earlier. No, we didn't. See if we can get straight to the boss. Yes. We're not going to last long because I've got one life. Dead. Right. That's actually pretty good fun, but I have to say my hands and my knuckles are feeling that. I think maybe it's because I'm gripping on so hard. So I think what we'll do now is we will quit the game and we'll move on to my next most powerful handheld. So I'll just say quit the desktop. My next most powerful handheld would be my next player 4800U. So let's get in there. I can't believe we played 23 minutes already. So let's turn this bad boy on, and we'll also give this one's screen a bit of a wipe because it is filthy. And the one thing I forgot about this handheld is just how beautiful the screen is. So you compare the deck, and it's just like, you know, everybody else says it's got a terrible screen, the Steam Deck. It's got an okay screen, it's not terrible. But, wow, the 4800U, which I got before I got my Steam Deck, it was a long wait for my Steam Deck, so I picked a 4800U up because the 58 had came out and this was kind of discounted. So I picked up the 4800U thinking it would be a good alternative, and it's not as strong, but it was a good alternative. I have to admit, I've not played it much recently. Now, As some of you will know if you followed the channel, I had a problem with my 4800U and it just stopped working, stopped booting up. And I had to send it back to Droix, who replaced it. I must have been told by 1X Player, yep, just under warranty, get that replaced. So I had to take out the NVMe drive that I had in it already, and that is now in my Minis Forum PC. So this is back to 1TB. I have a half terabyte micro SD plug-in. So the one thing I don't like about the 4800U is it's got a really good screen, but the APU struggles to drive that screen in some games. Yes, it looks like it's going to be loaded in a window, you know. So we'll see what's going to happen there. Just want to turn around down a little bit. It's quite loud. Let's just skip past that. It's a very reflective screen as well. So that doesn't look like the right resolution. And I've got options now, so let's have a look at video. This might be the case that it's picked its settings up from the Steam Deck settings, so I might want to run at 800p. So not much is happening just now. It's funny, you know, it's been a while since I went back to my 4800U and I've just realised how mushy the ABXY buttons are. Feels nice, but mushy nonetheless. Okay. No, that's gone to 1600. Don't know why it's gone all slow though. And we're getting 60 FPS there, so that how it got to come to life. It just takes a little while to come to life. So that says, in fact, it's very slow coming to life. I think we're going to have to say change the scaling so that it's full screen, because it's going to be kind of a window. Screen mode, we'll go down to that, that will help. Okay, full screen. Borderless full screen. Ah, now we're talking. Commit changes. Yes. It's very slow coming to life. Yes. Now, I haven't got a turbo button on. Maybe I'll just turn the turbo button on. It seems to be running at 33 FPS, which is not great. Not for a running gun game like this. It just seems to go to sleep a little bit. Now I should just pop back to Windows and just check what my performance profile is. I don't think... Yeah, I don't have any performance throttling software on here actually, so we'll just try it at whatever its stock settings are. We'll go the Marine again. And it's running about... Oh, don't go there this time. Oh, what happened there? It just seems to stutter every now and then stop responding. Very strange. We're getting about 43 FPS, which in this type of game isn't going to be ideal. But turbo button enabled. It's a bit strange. That's Xbox game bar. Wrong button I pressed. That button I push. Just trying to remember which button combinations for different devices for bringing up the performance metrics. Let's just resume. Okay. Know that vibration motors in this are definitely working. Steam Deck was barely vibrating at all. This thing's buzzing like crazy. Here's the thing I was just taking on. What on earth are those things? They're different looking. I have to say, okay, it seems to have settled down to about 60 FPS now, which is good news. But I have to say, it's much easier to see on this bigger screen, you know, as you'd imagine. Oh my god. It's not helping me stay alive any better though. So, 7-inch 800p was okay. 8.4-inch 1200p is somewhat better. I'm just going to mute for a moment. Well, that was strange. Let's try restarting that. Got a little treat. My daughter came out to see me. Gave me the fright of my life because it's dark outside. Okay. Now, let's see if I can get to the boss. Definitely easier to see what I'm doing, I have to admit. Oh. I say that, and then I fell in the water. Oh. Maybe I just want to climb up on that little bridge. Or just not go that way. So it's obvious. Oh my god, that guy looks pretty big. He was pretty big, but he didn't last very long. I'm still getting little stutters every now and then, which is a bit strange. Oh. This just froze up then. Oh, it's totally frozen me. That's the controllers that are stopping working. Now I have to check now if it's this game that's the issue or if my controllers are actually having a bit of an issue. Heavy bullets. Sounds good. Right, where am I going now? Down here. Oh my god. So cornered there. Okay, back up here. So, looks like they're randomised levels, which makes it a bit more fun. Can't seem to get into that. Okay, let's just go down here. Gonna get a big boss in a minute, I'm sure of it. Oh my, maybe not though. Controls went to sleep again. Quite annoying. Controls went to sleep again. What on earth is going on here? Okay, 1x player's not the most playable. What's going on here? Seems to get stuck again. Okay, I think we're getting near the boss level. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, and I've died. Okay, what's my next most powerful device? Or least powerful device, actually. I'm working my way down, not up. So my next device, I would say, would be my next most powerful device. Anywhere Plus. Let's get this open. This one, thankfully, isn't filthy. Go. I'll have to wait for the INEO space, or what it was called, 2 to load up. So far I've not publicised this stream very well because I've managed to have 0 viewers. I don't know, I mean, live streaming, I'm not sure it's for me because I can't always organise being on at a certain time. So where's this game? What's going here? I did just add these games earlier today, so maybe a bit disorganised. And there appears to be quite a lot of icons I'm not showing up properly. Oh no, here we go. I think that might be because, yeah, I'm running 8 watt TDP. Okay. As you can see, I've installed a lot of games on here. You know what, I'm going to just go back to the screen. There we go. I've got an icon sitting there just now. I don't know if I've actually got to scan and add in the game into the library, so to speak, the iSpace library. What are we at so far? 41 minutes, although a good 5 minutes of those was me AFK. we go. So this screen is a 1080p screen, so it's a downgrade from the 1X player, which is an 8.4 inch 1200p screen. This is a 6 inch 1080p screen, but I have a feeling this is going to look just as good as the 1X player. But I've another feeling that this is going to run better. The 1215U processor, I've been absolutely blown away with it. Now, this is the 8 gigabyte model. If it had been the 16 gigabyte model, I think a lot more games would have worked. Games I had problems with loading, like Forza Horizon 5. I think I got 4 running at one point, but you literally had to end task on everything, including ISpace, just to manage. So, okay, that's just what's happening here. That's like the smallest window ever. Can you see that? Let's see, how do we get the menu up? Oh, what? How am I even going to see that? Is that options? Video? Ha! Well, that was hard to see. So, again, this one will be set to the highest settings. I didn't check the 1X player, but I have a feeling it was at the highest settings. And this is snappy. Now that would have been just running, it was in turbo mode, so it would be running at full speed. This is running at 8 watts. And wow, this looks pretty nice. Obviously, considerable downscale in the screen size, but it's colourful. I don't know, I've been using this quite a lot recently, so I think the controls might feel a bit more comfortable. You stretch your hand a little bit more with the 1X player. There's a beefy boy. Oh yeah, this just feels so much smoother. I've not got the performance metrics up on the screen. Oh, I can't get through there just yet. Cheeky bugger knocked over that table, didn't he? I'm starting to concentrate now, but I'm not doing so well. What on earth? Alright. Okay. Oofed. Oh, we ran right into those bullets, didn't I? I'm struggling to get past the basic level, which is kind of embarrassing. Okie dokie do. Right, what are we doing next? Have I missed something around here? Yep, I didn't hear I missed something. Oh, that was kind of easy. Lulled into false sense of security, me thanks. Oh yes. Oh, straight into that bullet. Well, that certainly, Steam Deck was probably the most comfortable feel of the two devices previously. So the Steam Deck was probably a better play than the One X Player. This was better than both, even though it's like a tiny little thing and it's not got huge ergonomic bumps, but this was probably the best so far. Okay, let's just turn this off. So, and I think this might be one of my cheapest purchases. Okay, next product. This one's going to be a little bit more interesting. My Anbernic Win 600. Let's get this turned on. It's a little bit messy as well, but not so bad. I turned this on for the first time in a few weeks this afternoon, and just to install this, put all the updates on, and I've actually enjoyed it. So, I mean, I was quite positive about the Anbernic Win 600 when it came out, and I'm kind of negative these days. I'm only negative because I'm comparing it to superior hardware, and this is, you know, it's got terrible sticks. You have to kind of hold it so far down to use the sticks. The sticks themselves work fine. They're just not in a great place to hold it. You know, if I'm down here, I can't really reach triggers, and if I'm using the D-pad, I can reach triggers and that no problem. But then the sticks are kind of out of the way. So if you're playing something like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, you can use the D-pad. It's great, but let's just see what Enter the Gungeon's like. What I should actually do is check. Oh, there's another update. So let's just check. We're on 720p. We have it set to 12 watts peak or boost, 9 watts sustained. So that's kind of the sweet spot for this APU. So let's just see how it does. That's 1 watt more than the Aya Neo, but I think it'll probably run a little bit slower. And that was running 8 watts 1080p. This will be running 9 watts, 9 or 12 watts, 720p. So let's go. Let's get this show on the road. Now it was just telling me there that my game sync was, or my game save sync was out of date, which it was because I just turned the Neo off. I'm going to try and see if this works with the D-pad, because if it works with the D-pad it might be okay, but I have a feeling, well, I'm going to be using that and that one anyway, so it's going to be hands out, since you can't really hold it comfortably in the hands, but you can hold it like that, with your thumbs pointing in. This is running 59 FPS, but I think it will probably settle down to 60 when the game gets going. This is looking good. I'm just going to turn this volume down because it's a little bit loud. So 720p, custom resolution, full screen. We're going to make it borderless. And everything's high again. Let's try play. Yeah, you can't use that, so we'll have to use a stick. Why is it using mouse? Ahaha, mouse mode I'm in. Put it down to controller mode. Yeah, can't use that, but it can use a stick, so it's going to be a little bit fun. Let's get straight in here though. I have to say though, the Win 600's got a nicer screen than the Steam Deck. Okay, I think it's this is 5.5 inches? No. I can't actually remember the size of the Steam Deck screen. The Steam Deck screen, sorry, the Win 600 screen. I'm going to have to go check that. Oh, certainly the colours are pop in somewhat more. Oh, it's hard to do the sticks. Because they're recessed, it's not easy to get a good hold of them. No, it's settled down to 60 FPS though. That's impressive. using these sticks, I have to say, just because they're so recessed. What is that? I'm not getting there. Okay, there's a little dungeon bit over here. Oh, I'm starting to cramp up on my left hand already. Actually, I have to keep moving my hands just to keep on the sticks. And then because I'm pushing this corner into between my first and second finger, I'm actually putting pressure on my hand, which is causing it to spasm a little bit. It's running well though. If you were using a separate controller, which makes no sense at all. Yeah, I'm definitely struggling to aim. Aye. Definitely struggling to aim. Oh, the FPS has dipped now down to 48 though, so I could throw more watts at this and it would probably speed up. A little bit of latency now and then, but oh my goodness. Really was struggling there about the grip. Oh, you're still alive. Yeah, not for long, mate. Let's go this way. Now, I think part of what's causing me to cramp up a bit just now is the way I'm holding it. I am holding it tilted back a bit just for so you can see the screen a bit better. I picked up on the camera a little bit better, but still not great. Well, got to a boss though, which is better than I did on the Air Plus. Oh my god, I'm not going to last long here. Yep, 2 seconds. Well, oh, that really has cramped up that hand. So, let's fire up the handheld. I was actually really wanting to play this one today, and I've a feeling it won't run very well. Let's just shut this down. Come on. It's difficult when you're using such a small touchscreen. There is something to be said for having a slightly bigger screen. Now it's funny, that's definitely a It's a different aspect to the Air Plus. The Air Plus, however, has got a lovely responsive screen, much better controls as well. So, what I really wanted to test was this little guy. I'm always trying to find uses for him. So, this was the first portable handheld that I purchased, and this is an original GPD win. It's a little bit marked there. Seems to have got a little mark on it. I wonder how that happened. It's one of the ones with the metal cover. I don't know how that's got a scratch in it. Now this little thing, it's pretty long in the tooth. And it's had its battery replaced, but it still works. Now I used this quite comprehensively actually during, well, probably the Xbox One. When it first came out, the Xbox One era, I was using this to remote my Xbox One and play GTA 5 quite a lot. I would use it for farming, you know, when you were doing the various different business options in the game. And really, I compare this to my Absolute. It seems to have turned on then. Oh, it has turned on, yes. So we'll just unlock this. It's very slow in logging in. And we're going to actually compare it to my current favourite device, the Absolute, which is a little bit smudgy. And I have to say, my DVT2 unit, the test unit, never had a screen protector on it. Glass screen, really didn't pick up smudges. The production one comes with a plastic screen protector and it's an absolute smudge monster. I do have the glass screen protector fit to it. I was going to just keep it as a spare and only change it when this got a little bit scratched up, but I might change it because I just hate the amount of smudges it has in it. And here we go. We'll come back to the Absolute, but we'll have a little go on this first. And this, an original GPD win. It's got an Intel Atom processor, and as you can see, it's no speed machine, that's for sure. So this has got a 4-core processor, 4 gig of RAM. And I think the processor peaks up to the low 2 gigahertz, 2.2 or 2.3 or something along those lines. So it's quite a bit less powerful, but with more cores than, say, the Win600. But the Win600 has Vega graphics. This has got some ancient Intel stuff, and it's pretty slow. But the screen on this thing is still, it's just a little stunner. I'm pretty sure it's a 5-inch screen on the GPT one. I've used this thing a lot. I've used this as a PC because it does actually have a mini, not a micro, but a mini HDMI on the back, and it's got a USB 3, which makes a big difference, as well as a USB-C port, so you can plug in a docking station if you wish. But it's not exactly super fast. As you can see, I've actually loaded, or tried to load into the Gungeon, and I'm still waiting on it loading. One thing I've noticed is, it's very strange about these devices. The right stick for the joystick seems fairly normal. You know, most people are right-handed, right stick for the mouse. But some of my devices, I'm looking at the Neo, I think, it's the left stick for the mouse. I wonder if you can change it. I have to admit I like the left stick as a mouse personally, but I understand why it's usually the right. So it's strange that it's different. I think on the GPD as well, it's not the bumpers for the left and right click, it's the A and the B button. Now, here's something that I find quite interesting. The GPD has on the keys as the A, B, X, Y, but also has the X, what is that, circle, triangle, and square that you would use on Sony devices. So I find that quite useful. None of the other devices have that feature, and I actually find it really handy. I think it'd be great if it was something that more handheld manufacturers embraced. Just doesn't really take up any space, and they're actually quite nice buttons on the GPD one. You know, they're coloured, which helps as well. They've got both of the different character types depending on what game you're playing on. So I would use this to play my Xbox One, which worked okay, even though it's a can't remember what the resolution of the screen is. It's not 720p, it's a little bit less than that. Which was an issue with the PlayStation 4. So to get around that, for remote play, you had to plug this guy into a TV, run it at 1080p, or 720p, full resolution, then set up the software so you could remote play, and then it would just work at the lower resolution natively. So here we go, I think that's the game loaded up there. Just about anyway. Here we go. I have a feeling this is going to run pretty dang slow. But we'll see. It's currently saying 28 FPS. That looks good the way, look at that. No inputs from the buttons yet. Use the space bar. Or maybe not. Here we go. Options. That seems to go down. Okay. So it's 720p is the resolution I want to go at. I actually think it might be 600-ish p on this thing, but we're going to leave it at 720p, see what happens. It says full screen, let's just go to borderless because that's what we've done with all the other ones. It wants to do high settings for everything, so let's just... Oh, what's going on here? Seems some of the buttons don't do exactly what I was expecting. And we're in mouse mode, that's the other thing. We're in mouse mode, so if we go to X, put the little slider on Xbox mode, that's probably where we're having issues. Here we go. What have we got? Oh, I fell off the side. And actually, you know what I need to do? I need to turn the brightness right up on this thing. Fell off the side again. Let's crank the brightness up on this because it's not really showing up on camera so well. Oh my god, is brightness actually at full? Yeah, come on. Such a small screen, it's difficult to... brightness is at full. No, that's never... Oh, it's not now though. Right, this is going to be interesting. I'll just try and... Oh, jump in the water again. Have I? No, I haven't. This is very dim. I can't get my... Oh, there, bumpers are working. Okay. Not sure if we're going to be able to see this on the screen so well. I might be a little bit disappointed with this, although at the moment we're still averaging a lot less than 60 FPS. 3 at the moment in the loading screen. Yeah, I like to dig out this old handheld and just see if it's still capable of any slightly newer games. I've played the Walking Dead Telltale games on here. They were okay because they're slower paced games. What have we got? 20 FPS. And it seems to have frozen up on me like it was doing on the 1X player. Strange. Came back to life though. So we're currently getting 21 FPS. Ah. It doesn't like to shoot the gun. Oh, this is quite tricky to play. Probably quite tricky to watch. Oh yeah, I can't even shoot, even though I've got plenty of rounds. I'm not going to last very long here. I have to say though, that little screen, so vibrant, albeit so dim. Can't even see where my guy is. Oh, I'm dead already. Yeah, I think I might just turn this guy off. Bye, GPD1. And we'll have a little go on the Absolute. Now, I've not even loaded the game on this yet, and I'm not even sure if I've added the game to the loader, have I? Should I do a search? Yeah, it's there, right. Play. I have a feeling it's going to play pretty well on this device, because obviously I'm streaming this to a PC indoors that is considerably more powerful than anything I've played it on so far. Okay, so we're up to 1 hour 7 minutes, so about an hour I've been doing this. The screen looks pretty, well, surprise, surprise, this screen looks pretty good. Options. Let's just turn that volume down a little bit. So 1080p, pixel perfect scaling, full screen. I could tell it borderless since that's what we've done in all the other ones. High settings. You know, as you can imagine, the controls feel fantastic. The screen, tell you what, we're not at brightest settings yet. That's that button, isn't it? In fact, we're nowhere near brightest setting. Normally I go 1 or 2 down when I'm streaming, so. Okay. Let's just try this. Yep, 60 FPS. That's because we're running on a 5800H with a RX 6600M for the graphics, so it's going to run pretty well. These sticks though, these are okay. Oh wow. Haha, it's a different weapon I've got now, and you've kind of got to gear up your shots. Okay. I've lost half my lives already just setting this up, but... Well, the screen is as good as the One X player, I would say. That's a 1600p screen. This is a 1080p screen, but just generally speaking, looks beautiful. The cannon's quite a fun weapon. I feel like I'm maybe giving this an unfair advantage because I feel like I'm concentrating more now, but I'm just enjoying this more, I have to say. Okay. Okay, maybe it's just because I've been playing on this device so much recently, but I'm finding the controls extremely comfortable here. So who knew my two most recent purchases are my two favourite purchases from today? I think I would get used to the Steam Deck. Just a bit of a chungus, that's all. I've always felt that though. I've always been quite happy with the Steam Deck and its feel. But I think getting, more recently I've been playing with two very light. Two very light units, so oh, and I'm doing it again. This has been a common theme tonight. So that's 6 different handhelds I've played on tonight. 7 if you include this. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. So, where would I put my money? Well, I wouldn't buy a GPD Win unless it was for nostalgia sake, and you're not going to be playing many games on that, to be honest. I don't think I've proved anything tonight in this video. I've just been gaming and having fun, to be honest. If anybody's watched this, thanks for watching. If you've got any ideas for future videos, please drop me a line. I'm always looking for something new to investigate. I've been trying to do as much as I could on Absolute recently because I've had one and people have been asking a lot of questions, especially people who have just received theirs. If you've got any stuff you would like me to investigate, just let me know. Any future handhelds you'd like me to review? I can't actually afford anything right now, but this is just short-termism. Hopefully longer term, I'll be able to get my hands on something a little bit more powerful. Although my favourite handhelds are usually the ones that work out the cheapest. Things like the Absolute, my Aya Neo, they've been probably for me in the last 2 years of handheld gaming, they've been the 2 cheapest handhelds I've bought, but they've also been the ones that I've put the most hours into, and I've had a lot of fun on them. And I've done probably, well, I'm going to say the least tweaking. Probably not true in the Aya Neo. I've had to do a lot of tweaking on that, and I've done a lot of content on that recently, a lot of game testing. If you were to subscribe to the channel, you would see, or pick a membership, sorry, you would get access to that spreadsheet, which has got well over 100 games I've tested. The Absolute, on the other hand, because that's connecting to a PC, which is relatively powerful, so you don't do any tweaking, you just install the games and play. It's been an absolute revelation for my gaming. I've completed more games in the last 3 or 4 months than I have in the last 3 or 4 years. So, yeah, I've been quite enjoyed this. I've quite enjoyed all my handhelds, I must admit, and I've actually enjoyed playing this game tonight. So, if you like what I've done, please like, share and subscribe. Looking for as many subscriptions as possible. If live streaming is popular, I will keep it up. Personally, I quite like just investigating little issues on handhelds. If I find a fix, sharing that with the wider community, reviewing new products that are coming along that maybe interest me, and things along those lines. But hey, join the channel, leave some comments, and I'll see what I can do. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.